So back in the day in 2010, what happened to Julian Assange? What happened to WikiLeaks? There was a sort of financial embargo on WikiLeaks, right? You might recall PayPal, all these credit card companies, they suddenly refused to process donations to WikiLeaks, right? Because WikiLeaks is funded by donations. And one way to cripple the organization was for governments to make the financial institutions cut off all the funding, right? It's incredible. Like, just think about that for a second, like how they get literally the biggest financial institutions to just cut off the lifeline to WikiLeaks. Like, just think about how effective and potent the journalism coming out of that organization is for governments to do that on a worldwide basis. It's incredible. And so Kristen Hernafson, who's the editor-in-chief at WikiLeaks, I saw him posting earlier on Twitter about this new money that they've raised for WikiLeaks using cryptocurrencies, right? Which is very incredible because they've raised a sum, an astronomical sum of $50 million, right? And I don't know about you, but I didn't see this covered anywhere in the press. And I want to read you this tweet from Kristen about this money that they've raised, which is, it's incredible. So he says, the 2010 banking blockade on WikiLeaks was a brazen attack on press freedom. Major financial institutions willfully complied with United States political pressure. The damage to WikiLeaks was estimated to be at least $50 to $80 million. The blockade fueled interest in crypto money. Witness now the historic correction, justice in action, right? And that's what he's talking about, is that WikiLeaks have raised really around $50 million just in with the span of, what is it, a week? I mean, it's incredible. And this, of course, will go, I think, largely to Julian Assange's legal fund. Battling an extradition to the United States is not cheap. I can tell you that. That's not cheap, especially when there's so much foul play. You really need the best and the brightest on your side. And this is going to help a lot for Julian's legal fund. And again, I'll just show you here, right? So what are they saying? This is from The Guardian. Cypherpunks have rallied to Assange. NFT auction raises $52 million for WikiLeaks founder. Cryptocurrency funds aim to help Assange's legal defense as he seeks to avoid extradition from the UK to the US. I don't know about that language, avoid extradition. It's kind of like this whole mantra, like, oh, he's avoiding court. He's bail jumping. He's someone who is trying to circumvent the law. He's not an honest person. They always use this word. He's battling an extradition. He's not avoiding it. It's a battle. It's a legal battle. But in any case, I'm not gonna focus on that now. I'm just gonna read you what they're saying here. So, an online auction of digital art raised more than $52 million worth of cryptocurrency to help fund Julian Assange's legal defense. The winning bid coming from a group of supporters who had pooled their money. The Australian-born WikiLeaks founder is battling extradition, that's correct, there we go, from Britain to the US, where the authorities want him to face trial on 18 criminal charges, etc., we know. Assange collaborated with a cryptocurrency artist known as Pack to sell a collection of NFTs called Censored in an online auction to raise funds to support his case. NFTs, a kind of cryptocurrency asset, use blockchain, a type of digital ledger, to record the ownership status of digital files such as images, videos, and even items within online games. The centerpiece of the auction was an NFT artwork, clock, that displays the number of days Assange has been imprisoned in white text on a black background. It updates each day. You guys might recall that Assange has now been locked up for over 1,000 days, right? So now it should be around 1,050. I'm not sure how long it's been. It hasn't been 2 months. It's over 1,000 certainly, right? I was just talking about that the other week on here. And so the clock NFT fetched 16,593 of the cryptocurrency Ether, worth about $52.8 million on Wednesday. It was bought by a group of more than 10,000 Assange supporters called Assange DAO. A decentralized, autonomous organization, DAO, is a sort of online community that allows members to pool their money and use blockchain-based tokens to vote on decisions about how the group is run. They're pooling their money together, just to simplify it, right? And so, as we said, the proceeds from the sale of Clock will go to support Assange's legal defense, right? And just going back to Kristen's comments, I mean, this is of course, very important because it is sort of like poetic justice in a way, right? They're getting the same money back that was cut off from them, but to fight the legal battle. You know, at this point, I'm not sure how much money has been spent on the Assange case, but let me tell you one thing, because since we're speaking about the legal fees, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm quite certain that the United States, right, the US prosecutors who are trying to extradite Assange, do you know who has to foot the bill? It's actually the UK taxpayers, incredibly. Right? So you heard that right. It's the UK taxpayers who have to pay for the Americans to extradite Assange. I mean, I don't even know what to say, honestly. I don't even know what to say. But anyway, that's incredible. They were able to raise so much money. It's truly incredible.